So you've got the Three of Wands as your first card there. So I think you've had a gap. I'm seeing a gap. So I'm seeing a time when you're with someone, you were going around and around and around with them. Very frustrating situation. I'm seeing that in the Two of Pentacles there. So you've got the Two of Pentacles under this Three of Wands. So you're above whatever was making you go around and round in circles. It's like, I'm past that. I'm tired. I am getting a lot of exhaustion around you. So I think some of you are feeling extremely tired. It's like, it's like I've run a marathon. I've been through that. I've run up the hill. I'm at the top. I'm just going to collapse for a while. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting for you. And what I'm getting is, I'm tired of going over and over and over things. And I'm tired of letting you back in again. I'm tired of letting you come round and around, and I let you go, you start worming your way back in, I let you in, and then we have the conversation, goes round and round and round in circles, doesn't get anywhere, and then you go again, and then you come back again. So this is what I'm getting. I'm getting this kind of round and round in circles kind of sequence that was happening between you, and obviously a love connection. And I'm getting this really strongly here for someone. I don't want half of you. I don't want half of you. I want all of you or nothing. That is it. That's my bottom line. I don't want friends with benefits. I don't want friends. I don't want to say goodbye and then you come back again, because I've got feelings. I've got feelings. You keep on coming back again, and that's really cruel. You're treating me cruelly. I'm sitting here trying to say goodbye to you, and you keep on worming your way back. And this is what I'm getting between you and someone else. And that's what I'm getting in this Two of Pentacles. You try to put a lid on it, and they keep on opening the lid and coming back again, round and around and around, like these Two Pentacles going around and around and around. And there was never a conclusion. I think you tried to talk to them and say, look, we need to talk about this. I don't want that. I don't want to just be friends. I don't want this. I don't want that. And they were very ambiguous as well. I think they'd come back into your life, and they say, oh, they call you all their pet names. They had all these names for you that they used, that only you, and it just melted your heart. It's like, oh, if you use that name, if you say that thing, you're doing this to me. You're going to melt my heart. I must get away. I can't be around this anymore, because I'm going around and around and around in this cycle. And that's why you're so exhausted, if that's you. You're absolutely exhausted. I cannot... This is what I'm getting. Because look at the Strength card and look at the Two of Pentacles. Two infinity symbols. I can't let this go around and around and around forever and ever in infinity. I have to let go of this. It's breaking my heart. I don't want to. I don't want to let go of this. But I have to. I absolutely have to. It's draining my energy. It's exhausting. So I think you had to do that. Now, if you did that, I think you have. If you've moved away from this person, if you've cut them off, I think you've done something like that, because you've got the Queen of Swords right in the middle of there. You've got Death. So I think you have moved on from them. If that's what you've done, congratulations. Because it was really, really, really hard for you to do that, because they kept on crawling back. And I actually think, I hate to say this to you, but I think it's going to happen again. And you're very intuitive. I think you can feel when they're coming back again. You can feel that. So next time you feel that, that's the time you need to be on full alert and aware for them to come back again. Because I really, really don't want you to go back in that cycle again. It's exhausted you. You're over that. You're up on a hill now, like this man in the Three of Wands. You're looking back over that. Don't go back there again if that's you. I know I'm sounding really bossy, but I'm feeling this really, really, really strongly for you. So, they're not going to give you what you want. And you know that. Your head knows that. I think your heart is still a little bit not in this, not in the connection. But you're getting stronger, you're getting out of this, you still think about them, because they kept on going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards again and again, and not giving you what you wanted. And they're not going to. If they've been back so many times and they haven't given you what you've wanted, what you need, what you deserve from a relationship, they're not going to come back and give it to you again. So you know that, but I won't boss you around anymore. I'm sorry. But yeah, congratulations. Congratulations for moving on. Congratulations for staying strong. You've got the Strength card here. That's you. Extremely strong. Extremely strong. So, and yeah, the other thing I'm getting is, I'm just looking at the Strength card again. And you know, you wanted a full relationship with this person. You wanted a full relationship with this person, and that's what you were trying to tell them. That's what you were trying to tell them over and over again, but they didn't listen to you because they didn't want that themselves. I think maybe they told you they did, but they didn't really want that. And when you're with a lion, you know, you can tame a lion, just looking at this Strength card again, you can tame a lion. You know, you can try and tame a lion if you're in a circus or whatever. I don't know, they don't do that anymore, but say if you try and tame a lion, for example, you know, you can tame it to a certain extent, but at any time, a lion can turn on you and hurt you. You know, so, you know, and that's what you had with them. It's like, at any time, if I don't have that security with you, you could turn around and walk away. You could turn around and walk away. And that's what you hated. You hated that sense of instability, that insecurity. You're Taurus, you're full earth. You want that security with someone. And that's what you kept on looking for. That's what they kind of gave you hints of that happening. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So anyway, I'm not going to go on about that again because you've done very, very well to get away from all that, if that's you. Now, I'm getting something else for someone. I'm getting a few different things in this Strength card. I'll try and make sense of this. I'm getting lots and lots of mixed things all coming in at once. So the first thing I'm getting is there's some kind of money coming into you that's going to give you a lot of your strength back. Because I think you've had a lot of money problems. I think you've been dealing with a lot of that. You've got the Ten of Pentacles next to this. That stability you had, I think you've lost some of that. And a lot of people, you know, last year, and I think this year, it's still happening on, obviously, it's continuing. Lots of ups and downs in your finances. There's some money coming in for you. It's a regular amount I'm seeing coming in. So, you know, that's going to give you a little bit more relief if that's you money-wise. It's not a huge amount. It's not like a lottery win. I wish I could tell you it was, but it's a regular amount that's going to give you some relief there. That's going to give you a bit more peace inside yourself. That's going to give you a bit more boost to your strength as well. Okay, so I'm getting something else here. Very, very specific, but I have to say this for someone. There might be someone around you who's recovering. I don't like talking about health usually, but I feel like I have to say this for someone. Someone around you that you love, that you're close to, that you're protecting, that you care about. There's some kind of health problem around them. Okay, this is extremely specific. It's not going to be for many people at all. I'm getting some kind of accident. I'm getting some kind of vehicle problem, an accident for someone. You're caring for this person. You love this person. There is going to be an improvement for them. I'm seeing that. They are going to come back into their strength again. Now, it might feel like it's taking a long, long time for this person to recover, but they are going to recover from this if that is you. Now, I shouldn't talk about health because I know it's I'm not supposed to, but I really want to give someone that relief because you're caring for someone right now. You're worried about them right now. Now, I shouldn't say full recovery. I don't want to say that because I'm going to get myself into trouble. But I am seeing some kind of recovery. I'm seeing progress. I'm getting them being nursed back into strength, into health. It's slow, but there is a health improvement there. They're getting their strength back. So that's what I'm seeing in that card for someone. I know that's specific. So I hope that helps someone. Okay, so I'm going to go on to your present now. I'm going to go on to the Queen of Wands here. I absolutely love this queen. Again, this is a very strong queen. She's the strongest of all. So again, this person that you're helping, you are being strong for them right now. If that's you, I know that's very specific. They love you. They appreciate all you're doing. They might not be able to tell you that right now. Just know that they do love you and they appreciate your strength. That they're very, very, very appreciative of that. Now, it might not be an accident for some people. It's something thing where they're not well, they've lost their strength, and you're going to help them back into their strength. But they're going to get that strength themselves as well. And I think probably by mid-year, I know that feels like a long way away, I think that's when they're going to get their full strength back, or at least that's when the improvement's going to show. So that's what I'm seeing for someone. So yeah, there's a lot of positivity coming for you. You've had this horrible time in your past with all that. You've had money worries, you've got that ex there coming backwards and forwards. There's a beautiful, positive time ahead for you. You know, if you look at these sunflowers, if you look at this sunflower, I should say, that this queen's holding, it's facing you. And that's really important, because sunflowers, when they grow toward the sun. And so this one's grown toward you. So you've got positivity coming in for you. You've got positivity coming in for you if you stay strong. That's the message here. If you stay away from this axe that keeps on coming backwards and forwards. So you've got to be strong. You've got to look at this in the eye, like this queen is looking at us in the eye. And she's saying, no, nope. And also under that, you've got the Queen of Swords. No, no. So, okay, the other thing I'm getting here in this Queen of Wands, I hope I'm not jumping around too much, but I keep on seeing things. Yeah, this is what I was getting before. I was getting some kind of money coming in for you, and like a regular amount of money coming in for you. So this is about growth as well with this sunflower. There's money coming in. You've got the Ten of Pentacles down there as well. So again, a slow, regular, stable amount of money coming in. The Ten of Pentacles can be about building up, saving slowly. So what I'm getting with you is, or with someone here, in the workplace, you might be in two minds when this comes in, if this promotion comes in for you. And I think it will. It's kind of like, okay, I know this means I'm being recognised at my work. I know it means that. But also, there's this feeling around you that maybe you're thinking about being somewhere else. Your mind's not totally in this work that you're doing. Ultimately, you might want to be somewhere else. And so at the moment, if this is you, it's like, okay, I'm at work, I'm doing my work, I do everything I'm supposed to do, everything's fine, you know, but then, and my eye's on this other thing I want to do ultimately. I haven't had a chance to do this yet, but my eye's still focused on something else that I'd really like to do ultimately. So at the moment, I'm happy just to do this, just to do my job and you know, get the money, and you know, I'm dealing with lots of other things as well, so I'm not ready to kind of jump into this new thing yet. So this is fine for where I am right now. So if this promotion comes in, you might struggle with whether you want to say yes to this or not, you know, because it's going to bring more work for you. It's going to bring more eyes on you. You might have colleagues that look at you in a different way. You might be friends with people, and then you might say, well, they're going to see me differently. I'm going to have to be their boss now, or I'm going to have to tell them what to do now. And I feel really uncomfortable in that position. It might be something like that, because I'm getting the dynamic changing between you and some people around you if you say yes to that. What I want to say to you is, if you're making this choice, if you're faced with this choice, and if you're in two minds about this, my feeling is that you should really say yes to this promotion. It does mean extra work for you. It really does. But I think, you know, the extra work that comes with that means extra experience in this. And it also means extra money. So with that experience and that extra money that you're going to get from this, and also dealing with these different people as well, all those things you're going to gain from this promotion, you're going to bring it to you with this new thing that you're going to be doing, whether that's a new job, a new business, or something else that you're going to be going into after this, after a while. You're going to, all this that you're going to be learning here, everything that you're going to learn when you say yes to this promotion, it's going to really, really help you in where you're going next. Obviously, the savings, you're going to be able to save more. You're going to have more of a buffer. If this is a business you're going to be starting, so you're going to be able to put more into that. So I would really, 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 really consider saying yes to this promotion if that's you. Yeah, look at the bigger picture of this. Look at the bigger picture. Look at where you're going, and look at this as a stepping stone, an extra stepping stone to where you're about to go, if that's you. So I hope that helps someone. I really do. Right, there's a bit of passion around you right now. And I know you've still got your eye on this. I'm not saying you've got your eye on this ex, but you're kind of on alert. I've got this on high alert. Are they going to come back? I'm still thinking about them. I'm still thinking about all that hurt with this ex. I've still got all that on my mind. So I've got that on your mind in one thing. But there is someone else around you. There is someone that's very, very interested in you. I don't know whether you're in a full-on relationship. I'm not quite getting that. So, because I still keep on getting this energy with this ex there. Not that you want to be with them, but there's still that kind of, I'm on alert for them. I'm kind of white knuckling it. I don't want to be back with them, but if they kind of pull me in again, I'm really stressed about how I'm going to act, how am I going to speak to them, what am I going to do. So there's still all that kind of on your mind, if that's you. So that's creating a barrier, I think, between you and this other person that's around you. What I want to say to you is, because I'm looking at this and I'm looking at this Queen of Wands here, the positivity that's coming to you in a promotion, in extra money that's coming in, and also in this new love that's coming in for you. So I'd say really, really try and turn your back on this ex, block them if you need to. Again, you've got the Queen of Swords here. She's putting her sword up and saying no. So if you want this new thing to come in, if you want the promotion, if you want the new love to come in, and it's right there in front of you. It's right there in front of you. Someone's talking to you now, I think, or you've started talking, or someone's interested, if that's you. But you're not opening the door to them yet because you've still got this stress around this ex. You don't want to go back to them. I'm seeing that very clearly. But you've still got this kind of, I might melt again, I might bend again, I'm really stressed. What if they come in? So you're still at that kind of stage there. So, yeah, okay, this is why I'm seeing this. Okay, you're very, very intuitive. That's why you're so stressed about this right now, if this is you. I'm just looking down at this High Priestess. She's very spiritual, obviously. She's all-knowing without saying. So you've got a very high, or what I'm trying to say is you're very highly intuitive. So I think what's happening in now is because you've got this white knuckling going on, I think you're expecting them to come in and talk to you, this ex. And I think they are, actually. I hate to say that to you. I think they are coming back. But I was seeing that happening in the Two of Pentacles, the likelihood of them coming back around again. So I think they are, if that's you. Now, okay, I shouldn't laugh, but I'm seeing something I'm seeing a big shock here for this person. I think when they come back to talk to you, you're just going to say no to them. You're just going to say no. You're going to say, no, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested. And they haven't seen that strength in you before. Because before, you were saying yes to them. Maybe not totally, but you're saying, okay, I'll talk to you, I'll entertain you, I'll have a conversation with you, I'll see where this goes, because really a little bit of your heart was still with them at the time. But I think now with this strength card that you're working through this, now by the time they come back again, you're in this really strong position. You are going to say no. You are absolutely going to say no, and it's going to really shock them. It's going to really surprise them, because they're just expecting you to come back and be friends again, or want to just at least talk to them. They expect you to just want the crumbs that they're going to give you. They really, really do. And you are now saying no. I don't know whether you're going to say something to them. I'm getting that impression that you might be saying something to them, because they're going to have this shock. But whatever you're going to do, they're going to be really surprised by what you have to say to them, or they're going to be surprised by what your reaction is. They're going to be surprised by your strength. That's what I'm getting there. And yeah, have a look at this Queen of Wands again, right up the top in the middle. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little cat right in front of this queen. And cats wander around and they go to wherever they're fed. Whoever feeds them, they'll go to them. And they're coming back to you. They're like, oh, they're going to feed me again. I'll come back to this one. Or is that one going to feed me? I'll wander around to that one. No, you're not going to feed them. You are not going to feed this cat. And so they're going to have to go to somewhere else to get fed, because that's it. You're putting your sword up and you're saying no. And it's a huge shock. It's a huge shock because you've taken them back, or at least you've entertained them over and over and over again, if this is you. And now you are saying no. They're in for a big surprise. They are in for a big surprise if this is you. I shouldn't laugh, but yes. Okay. So, right, so the first card you've got for your future, I'm going to go on with this now, with the Three of Cups up here. Yeah, so happiness. Happiness, abundance. So again, this money coming in. Again, with this three of Cups, sometimes it can be about working with other people, working as the team, everyone being on the same level. You can see they're all the same height. They're all kind of dancing around together on a team. So with this promotion, again, you might be worrying that, okay, I'm on this team, I'm friends with these people, everything's fine, everything's harmonious. If I start to be their boss or something, I might disturb that. You're not going to disturb that. I think that's what that cup's telling you, what that card's telling you, the Three of Cups. You're not going to disturb that harmony. Again, that's another reminder that really, when this promotion comes in, you should say yes to